शुक्लांबरधरौ विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे। रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमूः रामाय तस्मै नमः। रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं। रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर। So we had started Sankshepa Ramayana. We did the first 6 shlokas. So we'll start with that itself. Yes, if anyone has practiced, they can chant, or I'll chant the first 6 shlokas and continue.
Mahoday, shall I chant?
Yes, we can.
तपस्वाध्याय निरतं तपस्वौ वाग्विदाम्बरं तपस्वी तपस्वो तपस्वी वाग्विदाम्बरं नारदं परिपप्रच्छ बाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम्
Valmikir
वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम् वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम्.
Yes. Anybody else?
Chandra Ravi Bahini.
Yes, Bahini. Konvasmin samprathau loke gunavan kasya viryavan dharmajnascha krithagnascha satyavakyo dridhavratah.
Balasundari Bahini.
चारित्रेण को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वानस्तः कर्षम्भृत् कश्यप्रियदर्शनः.
चारित्रेण च को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः समर्थश्च कश्चैक प्रियदर्शनः.
चारित्रेण को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् ततः कर्षप्रियदर्शनः.
Moving on to the next one.
Hema KR Bahini.
आत्मवान् को जित क्रोधः द्युतिमान् को न सूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे.
Very good, Bhagini.
N Meenakshi Bahini.
एतदिच्छाम्यहं श्रोतुं परं कौतूहलं हि मे महर्षे त्वं समर्थोऽसि जातुमेवं विधं नरम्.
Jnatumevau vidhannaram, and it is kautuhalam hime. Parang, you have to insert a ing sound.
Parang kautuhalam hime. Correct?
Yes.
Once again, I'll chant.
No need, Bhagini. We'll go to the next one.
This is Jatu me vau vidan naram. Okay. Thank you.
Madhavi Kotra Bahini.
श्रुत्वा चैतत्रिलोकज्ञः वाल्मीकिर्नारदो वचः श्रूयतामिति चामन्त्र्य प्रहृष्टो वाक्यमब्रवीत्.
Samichinam. So we did the first 6 shlokas. So in this, what happened? First, Valmiki asked Narada. We discussed who is Narada. He is tapaswadhyaya niratam. He is always contemplating. He is in tapas. He is a tapasvi. And he is Vagvidavaram, among the people who knows how to speak, wisest of the wise. He is a vara to them. So Vagvidavaram, and he is a Muni Pungavam, Shrestha among the Munis. So to that Narada, Valmiki asked this question. What question did he ask? He asked, Konvasmin Sampratal in this age, is there anyone Asmin Sampratal in this our age, who is Gunavan, who is Viryavan, who is Dharmagnaha, who is Kritagnaha, who is Satyavakyaha, who is Dridhavrataha? So Gunavan, the one who has all the gunas, Sarva Guna Sampanna they say, right? Who has all the gunas. Viryavan, who is courageous, who has that particular bravery. Dharmagnaha, Dharmam Janati iti Dharmagnaha. It's the one who knows the paribhasha of Dharma. Kritagnaha, the one who knows what others do. Okay. Satyavakya, the one who always speaks the truth, regardless of the circumstance and all that. It is not subjective. Dridhavrataha. Dridhavrataha is very simple. Dridha is strong, stable, resolute. Vrata, when we take up any vrata, let us say we are doing some vrata, we do a sankalpa. When we do a sankalpa, we say aham, so we are doing so thing. Okay, like for example, if I'm doing Sandhya Vandanam, Karishyami, Pratha Sandhya Vandanam Upasye, I do that. So when I make that sankalpa, I need to follow certain rules that is qualified for me to complete that parisamapti. To actually complete it in the right manner, I have to follow certain things. Like for example, when I'm doing, let us say, some puja, I cannot start eating early in the morning and then say, then I'll start the puja. No, there are some rules to be followed. For me to make sure that all the indriyas are in control, I need to make sure that I follow certain rules. So that whatever is required to make my sankalpa complete, to complete that sankalpa, that is vratha. Okay. So dridhavrataha. So once he undertakes a sankalpa, he is of resolute mind. He doesn't waver. Like for example, when you're doing your puja and in the kitchen, the naivedyam is getting prepared, you feel that no, we get the food smell and then we start feeling hungry. No, he doesn't feel like that. Dridhavrataha, once he takes up a sankalpa, then whatever is required to do, complete that sankalpa, he will do it. That is called as Dridhavrataha. Then Charitrena cha ko yuktaha. Charitrena cha ko yuktaha. Charitra must remember him in this way. He is very conscious of that. You will never find him thinking, be callous, as in, I don't care what others are thinking, let me just do my own thing. No, he's very careful. He thinks on a broad basis. So, ko yuktaha, someone who has that consciousness, long-term thinking. Sarva bhuteshu kohitaha. Bhuta, I already told you. Pancha bhutas, we are all made up of it. Sarva bhuteshu means among all the living beings. Who is the most shrestha? That is hita. Okay. Then vidwan kaha. Kaha samarthaha. Kaschaika priyadarshanaha. Kaha cha eka priyadarshanaha. I already explained this. Eka priyadarshana, what it means. So this is still a question. Atmavan kaha, jitakrodhaha, the one who has one anger, who is that? Dyutiman kaha, anasuyakaha kaha, the one who never feels jealousy. Kasya bibhyati devascha, even devas get scared of him. Bibhyati. are scared of him when he comes to war. But even in that war, he's in a very he controls his aggression. That rosha, jata roshasya sanyuge. Even in war, where everybody's adrenaline rushes are high, where everybody, they hosh khona, josh mein hosh khona, they say. So to forget what you're doing and you start slaughtering everybody like that, it happens. It is a war tendency. But even at that point of time, he has won over his rosha. Jata roshasya sayuge. Even in a war environment, you will never find Rama to be of that kind of this thing. He knows you have to defeat a person, but you should never fight a person who doesn't qualify as a Kshatriya. All those things are there, rules of war. So he never loses his mind in a situation of war. And etadichhamyaham shrotum. Valmiki is saying that. Okay, it is my ichha to hear the answer for whatever I asked, the question that I asked now. No? So it is my ichha, and I am param kautuhalam. I'm at most curious to hear the answer to my question from you. Why from you? Because maharshe tvam samarthosi. You are capable of answering this question. Yatu yameva vidhannaram. Among the naras, you are the only one who has the knowledge and who is capable of answering this question. Therefore, I am most curious to hear the answer from this. So, hearing this, then Narada says, Shrutva Chaita Trilokagnya. So, he heard all these things. Hearing this, Trilokagnya is Narada, the one who knows Trilokajnani. He Trilokam Janati iti Trilokagnya. That's all. So, Shrutvacha Yeta Trilokagnya, hearing to the whole question, Narado Vachaha. What did he say? Shruyatam iti Chamantriya. Okay, you want to know this? Listen, I'm going to tell you. So, Shruyatam iti Chamantriya, cha amantriya, prahrishto vakyam abravit. With a lot of joy, with a lot of, he expected the question, and he was waiting for this question so that he can answer. That there is a lot of, not kautuka. He's waiting to answer this question. Prahrishto vakyam abravit. So when we go to the next question, shloka, this is Narada. He says, Bahavo durlabhashchaiva ye tvaya kirtita gunaha mune vakshyamyaham buddhvam tairyukta shruyatan naraha. So the padachhedaha would be Bahavaha durlabhacha eva ye tvaya kirtita gunaha mune vakshyami aham buddha tairyuktaha shruyatan naraha. Okay, shruyatam comes shruyatan naraha. So here what mune we have to start, because that is sambodhana. Hey mune, Narada is addressing Valmiki. Hey mune, you are talking about, I will tell you, vakshyami, aham vakshyami. Vakshyamyaham is nothing but vakshyami aham. Vakshyami aham vakshyami. Buddhva, the knowledgeable one. Because you're asking this, you should be knowledgeable to have assessed all these things. So, hey mune, vakshyami aham. Buddhva, see, whatever you mentioned, tair yuktaha, whatever you mentioned, no. Apart from that also, the person who has those gunas as well as naraha kirtita gunaha durlabha bahavaha durlabha cha eva kirtitaha. So durlabha means something that is that doesn't you don't obtain it easily, something that is very difficult to earn, rare to find. So durlabhaha. What are the durlabha? Durlabha gunaha. Even on a normal basis, you will not find all these gunas in everybody. Such kind of rare gunas are there in this person. you asked me, is there any other person like, is there a person like this? No. So I'm telling you, there is a person like this. But he doesn't just contain the gunas that you said. Okay. Taihi yuktaha, that is not it. He has much more rare qualities. Durlabhaha gunaha, naraha kirtitaha. Among the men, those rare and we might have heard, no, legendary gunas are there, right? So those gunas are also in this person. So bahavaha durlabhaha cha eva ye tvaya kirtitaha gunaha. Okay. Mune vakshyami aham buddhva taihi yuktaha shruyatam naraha. So shruyatam is the last one. Listen, I will tell you, not a person who doesn't just have your list of qualities, but he also has much more rarer qualities that is known to men. This is the meaning of the shloka. Okay. In this, there is no Tairyukta Shruyatan Naraha. That is the Dvitvam that comes over there. Tairyukta Shruyatan Naraha. Okay. And then Vakshyam Yaham Buddhva. Here, there is no Anuswara rule applied. Aham is completely because Ba is coming after that. Okay. So we will chant this now.
Murugavalli Bhagini. Murugavalli Bhagini.
Namaskaram ji.
Namaste. Bahavo
Bahavo
Durlabhashchaiva
Durlabhashaiva
Ye Tvaya
Ye Tvaya
Kirtita Gunaha
Kirtita Gunaha
Mune
Mune
Vakshyamyaham
Vakshyamyaham
Buddhva
Buddhva
Tairyuktashruyatan Naraha
Tairyuktashruyathanaraha Tairyuktashruyathanaraha
Tairyuktashruyatan Naraha. Astu Bhagini, Dhanyavadaha.
Ilavarasi Panit Bhagini.
Yes, Mahadev.
Bahavo Durlabhashchaiva
Bhagavo Durlabhashchaiva
Ye Tvaya Kirtita Gunaha
Ye Tvaya Kirtita Gunaha
Mune Vakshyamyaham Buddhva
Mune Vakshyamyaham Buddhva
Tairyuktashruyatan Naraha
Tairyuktashruyatannaraha.
Very good, Bhagini.
Prabha Sampat Bhagini.
नमस्ते जी
Namaste. Bahavo Durlabhashchaiva Ye Tvaya Kirtita Gunaha
बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः
Mune Vakshyamyaham Buddhva Tairyuktashruyatan Naraha
मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा धैर्युक्तः श्रूयतान्नरः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा दैर्युक्तः श्रूयतान्नरः।
नागपद्मचा भगिनी।
नमस्ते, धन्यवाद।
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते भगिनी।
श्लोक महोदय।
हाँ।
बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतान्नरः।
Very nice भगिनी।
पंकजवल्ली भगिनी।
नमस्ते। बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतान् नरः।
उत्तमं भगिनी।
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः।
रूपा मुखर्जी भगिनी।
बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतान्नरः।
उत्तमं भगिनी। So we go to the next one. One small correction. I think I said Buddha means Valmiki. No, Buddha here is Pariganana, is to consider. After you say Alochana, right? Because Valmiki said so many gunas. After considering it, he is saying that Vakshyami Aham. Okay. So Buddha is to consider. Okay. Pariganana. So we'll go to the next one. So now from here onwards, Narada starts to describe Rama. Ikshvakuvamsha prabhavaha Ramo nama janaishrutaha niyatatma mahaviryaha dyutiman dhritiman vashi. So Ikshvaku was the Purvaja king of Rama. So he is born in Ikshvaku's Vamsha. So he is also called as Ikshvaki. So in I think we also Raghu Vamsha. So Raghu is I think Dasharatha's grandfather. It is Dilipa, Raghu, Aja, Dasharatha, Rama. So Raghu was a great king. In Raghuvamsha, when Kalidasa writes, beautifully explains the birth of Raghu also. So he is called as Raghava because he was born in that. So Ikshvaku, he was born, he is also called as Ikshvaki. In this, he is Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha. Prabhavaha here means we need to understand Ikshvaku was a great king. So among them, he was the weight of that legacy of that Vamsha carries forward, no? Because of the next progeny, next son, grandson, and all that, it goes like that, no? So Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha, it means that this person in that particular Vamsha itself, he is a Prabhavi, he is a Prabhavashali. Okay, so Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha. So born in the or we can also say that in the most famous Ikshvaku Vamsha he was born. That also can be the two ways of putting it together is either you can say that in the Ikshvaku Vamsha he was Prabhavaha or the Prabhavashali Ikshvaku Vamsha he was born. The both way you can put it. So Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha. Ramo nama janaishrutaha. Ramaha must come. It becomes Ramo because of Visarga Sandhi. So Ramo nama janaihi shrutaha. Janaihi janaha. Okay. They have heard his name. They know him by the name of Rama. He was born in Ikshvaku Vamsha, a powerful Vamsha. His name is, the people know him by the name of Rama. And who is he? He is Niyatatma. He is Niyatatma. He is Mahaviryaha. He is Dyutiman. He is Dhritiman. and then he is Vashi. 5 gunas of Rama is being spoken of over here. So Niyatatma. So a person who has everything in his control. That means everything, who is in self-control, emotion-wise, he is not. His antahkarana is in complete swadhina. Okay, so Niyatatma, somebody who is in complete control, self-conscious, and he's completely control of his emotions. Mahavirya. Mahavirya means he's extremely powerful. Virya, Viraha means a powerful person. Viryaha is the Viratva. Okay. So therefore, Mahaviryaha, he has great strength. He is a very powerful person. Okay. Dyutiman, Dyutiman, I've already said, somebody who's very radiant. You see that person and you say, oh, there is a glow on his face. They say no. So this person, he's Dyutiman. Seeing him, you say he's very charming, or a little more than that. Radiant. He's very radiant, you can say. Okay. Dhritiman. What is Dhriti? Dhriti is Dharti. Okay, we are talking about Prithvi. Dhritiman. Dhriti, like Dhriti, he has the guna. So Dhriti, which guna is Dhriti famous for? It is for stability. Okay, for resoluteness. Bhumi has that resoluteness, no? Dhritiman means somebody who is as resolute as Prithvi. Okay, very strong, very stable, like that. You can consider mental stability, you can consider physical stability as well. Okay, because we said Mahavirya, so he can also be Dhritiman, like that. Once he stands his ground, nobody can move him in terms of mental ability, nobody can influence him. Or you can say, as a warrior, once he stands, nobody can defeat him on the war field. This also can be taken into consideration. Okay, then Vashi. See, Vasha is influence. Those who come into that influence are those who are within that realm. Those who controls that influence is Vashi. So Rama is Vashi. So then what is in his Vasha? It is his sensibilities. He is in control of his sensibilities. Complete Arishat Vargas, you can say that his bhavna, emotions, anything it can be. He's always in control of his emotions, of his habits, everything you can say. Okay. So the 5 particular gunas that Narada is listing is, he is Niyatatma, he is Mahaviryaha, he is Dyutiman, he is Dhritiman, and he is Vashi. Okay, so we'll start the chanting now.
Uma Bhagini.
Namaste, Mahodaya.
Namaste. Once let me just tell you where the Ditvam comes and all that. See, Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha Ramo Nama Janaishrutaha. Okay. Niyatatma Mahaviryaha Dyutiman Dhritiman Vashi. So in the second line, there are no Dvitvams. There are 2 Dvitvams in the first line after Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha and Janaishrutaha. Okay. अस्तु इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः
इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः
रामो नाम जनैश्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान्. Now together, this is one word. Dyutiman, Dhritiman. Vashi. धन्यवाद.
Sheila Bhagini. Sheila Bhagini. Srimati Bhagini. Srimati Bhagini. Vinoda Shetty Bhagini.
नमस्ते भगिनी
नमस्ते।
इक्ष्वा
इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः
इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः
वंशप्रभवः
वंशप्रभवः इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः
रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः
रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः
नियतात्मा महावीर्यः
नियतात्मा महावीर्यः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः
द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी
द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी धन्यवाद
धन्यवादः।
Rema Sriram Bhagini.
नमस्ते महोदय।
नमस्ते भगिनी। इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः
इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः
नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी
नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी।
वेरी गुड भगिनी।
धन्यवाद।
Vasanta Gangadharan Bhagini.
Yes, namaste, namaste Mahodaya.
Namaste भगिनी। Can you chant the whole shloka?
इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी।
इक्ष्वाकु इक्ष्वाकु
इक्ष्वाकु इक्ष्वाकु
and द्युतिमान्
युतिमान्
no
द्युतिमान्
half the plus द्युतिमान्
Dhyuti.
and then धृतिमान्
द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी।
अस्तु
Shyamala Bhagini.
नमस्ते महोदय इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी।
वेरी गुड भगिनी।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवादः।
Sujata Kamat Bhagini.
इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी।
वेरी गुड भगिनी, उत्तम।
धन्यवादः।
Sapna Baldua Bhagini.
नमस्ते महोदय।
नमस्ते।
इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी।
वेरी गुड भगिनी। नेक्स्ट वन बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः. So this is again continuation of the gunas. So here, buddhi, buddhiman, nitiman, and vagni. Okay, Shriman, and then Shatru Nibarhana, because of a Sandhi acting, Shriman and Shatru, the Chakara will come for Shakara, Chutva Sandhi. So what happens is Shriman Chatru Nibarhana, it is coming. The words will be split as Shriman and then Shatru Nibarhana. Okay, Vipulamso Mahabahu Kambugrivo Mahahanuhu. There is a Dvitvam over there before Gri. Kambugrivo Mahahanuhu. Okay. So what does this mean? So here, Buddhiman, I think very simple to understand. The person who has, who's smart, very simply put. Okay. Other than that, Nitiman. Niti, here we are talking about ethics. Okay. The one who knows has the knowledge of ethics, the one who knows, like for example, I was talking about in Sayuge, in the war, what has to be done. There are certain rules to be followed. So a person, anyway, when there is a war going on, how will you know that this person, the one you killed was adharma, or whether it was properly killed, where you defeated him properly? Because there are certain rules. No, only a person, only a dhanurdhara can fight a dhanurdhara, only a person with the mace can fight a mace fighter. Like this, there are rules. But here, the person who not only knows the ethical rules, but also follows them is Nitiman. Okay, so the person who has the ability to follow the rules is Nitiman. So here we are describing Rama to be not just as Buddhiman, he is intelligent, obviously, but he is also Nitiman. I think it is called as sagacious or something like that, which means a person who is extremely conscious of the niti that is in place. Okay. Vagmi is a person who can speak, and when he speaks, you listen to him. He's very eloquent. He's very fluid. All right. He doesn't stammer. He doesn't get caught between words. He doesn't do that like that. When he speaks such that everybody is able to grasp whatever he's saying and is able to hear him. They're able to hear him because he speaks. He doesn't scream or anything. See, all these things are, there are too many gunas coming into one particular guna that we are talking about, aspects of it. So he is Buddhiman, he is Nitiman, and he is Vagni. Okay. Then Shriman. Shriman, technically, Shri, we talk about Lakshmi. It means prosperity. It means kind of gloriousness. Okay. So he is Shriman, the one who has that attention. When they enter, they grab that attention. No, they make head turns, they say. So like that, he is Shriman. Okay. Then Shatru Nibarhana, the one who vanquishes his enemies. He always defeats his enemies. He has, you can also see, he has never been defeated. Okay. So Shatru Nibarhana, who is able to kill would not be the right context. He is able to defeat all his Shatrus. Vipulamsa, Vipulam Saha, this means Vipula Amsha, it means his shoulders, they are of broad length. Now going forward, we will see that his physicality is also explained very well in this. So Vipulamshaha, which means that he has broad shoulders, which makes sense because he is a Kshatriya. For Brahmanas, it would not be required. But Kshatriyas, because Shastrabhyasa has to go on, Vipulamsaha is very much required. Okay. Mahabahu, very strong arms he has. Mahabahu is. Kambugrivaha. Kambugrivaha means Kambu, see, it means you've seen a conch, no? Shankha. So his neck is like that. His neck has a very bulging neck, they say, a muscular neck, they say. So a person, again, these are all qualities of Kshatriyas because they use their arms, because they fight, They have to have very strong, their strength has to be shown through their arms. Okay. Then when we talk about Vipulamsaha, this thing has to be very broad, because they do exercise, no, they take the mace, they do all those exercises. So obviously their shoulders have to be broad, because they also have to carry their weapons. All right. We are not just talking about Shastrabhyas. They have to carry their weapons. So they have to be very, they have to have that particular physique to do that. Then Mahabahu, very strong arms, obviously. Then Kambugrivaha. So Kambugrivaha, he has a very, this thing neck, a bulging neck. Okay. So here when we talk about that, it means that every aspect of Kshatriya, every aspect of his body is muscular, because he is suited for that particular role. As a Kshatriya, he is suited. That is the reason he is a Sarvashishta Kshatriya. That is the reason even Krishna says, among Kshatriyas, I am Rama. Rama Shastra Bhrtavaram. Okay, he among all the Kshatriyas, he is the Sarvashreshta, not just in terms of skills, in terms of physicality, in terms of the person who knows the Dharma, Kshatriya Dharma, everything. Okay, Maha Hanuhu. Hanu is chin. I think Hanumanta, when there is a story, right? Hanum Hantaha Hanumantaha. So what happens is, when Indra sends his Vajrayudha towards Anjaneya, it hits his chin. Therefore, he Hanum Hanta. That is the reason he's called a Hanumanta. So here he has Maha Hanu. He has a very predominant chin. You have that V-shaped chin. Some people have, no. Those people who exercise their chin also, they have a very V-shaped, very predominant and very powerful chin they have. So like that, he has Maha Hanu. So Buddhiman Nitiman Vagni Shriman Chatrunibarhanah Vipulam So Mahabahu Kambugrivo Mahahanuhu. Okay.
Uma
Yes.
Maheshwari Bahini. Uma Maheshwari Bahini.
Buddhiman Nitiman Vagni
बुद्धिमान नीतिमान वाग्मी बुद्धिमान नीतिमान वाग्मी
Shriman Chatrunibarhanah
श्रीमान शत्रुनिबर्हणः श्रीमान शत्रुनिबर्हणः
Vipulam So Mahabahu
विपुलां सो महाबाहुः विपुलां सो महाबाहुः
Kambugrivo Mahahanuhu.
कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः
Raki Sanoj Bahini.
हरि ओम महोदय.
Hari Om. Buddhiman Nitiman Vagni
बुद्धिमान नीतिमान वाग्मी बुद्धिमान नीतिमान वाग्मी
Shriman Chatrunibarhanah
श्रीमान चत्रुनिबर्हणः श्रीमान चत्रुनिबर्हणः
Vipulam So Mahabahu
विपुलां सो महाबाहुः विपुलां सो महाबाहुः
Kambugrivo Mahahanuhu.
कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः.
Very good, Bhavini.
धन्यवाद.
Sahana Bahini. Sahana Subramaniam Bahini.
Buddhiman Nitiman Vagni Shriman Chatrunibarhanah
बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः
विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः
विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः
Astu Bhagini. I think there is some disturbance. Last bit I couldn't hear.
कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः
Astu.
उमाबाला श्रीधर भगिनी
नमस्ते महोदय।
Namaste Bhagini. Can you say the whole shloka?
बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः।
Uttamam Bhagini. Very good.
धन्यवादः महोदय।
देविका भगिनी
बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः।
Samyak Bhagini. Can you try with Cha? Shriman Chatru Nibarhanaha. Can you try?
श्रीमान्
Chatru.
शत्रु, right?
Ha. Cha. Mahaprana.
बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः।
What happens is, it is Shatru Nibarhana only, but when we combine Shriman and Shatru, the Nakara will turn into Nya of Chachajajanya. So it will become Shriman Chatru Nibarhana.
Oh, Chatru Nibarhana. Okay, okay, Mahoday. Chatru. Okay, okay. श्रीमान् शत्रु निबर्हणः। ओके,
अस्तु धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः।
सावित्री कृष्णन भगिनी
भगिनी बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः।
सम्यक् भगिनी, उत्तमम्। Astu, we'll go for the next shloka. Mahorasko maheshwasah gudhajatrurarindamah ajanubahus sushirah sulalatas suvikramah. So Mahorasko, it has become because of Visarga Sandhi acting over there. So Mahoraskaha, Maheshwasaha, Gudhajatruhu, Arindamaha, Gudhajatruhu, that Visarga gets Repha, Gudhajatru, it becomes Arindamaha, A plus half Ra will combine Rarindamaha, it will become so Gudhajatru Rarindamaha, Ajanubahuhu, then Shiraha, Shiraha it is, because the Visarga gets a Sakara, then it will become Ajanubahus Sushiraha. Okay, then Sulalataha, then Suvikramaha. The Visarga of Sulalataha gets a Sakara, so it will become Sulalatas Suvikramaha. Okay, so when we are talking about the Dvitvam and all that, wherever the Visarga turns into Sakara and then they combine, all those are Sayukta Aksharas. So there you have to stress a little bit, like for example, Chulalatas Suvikramaha. Okay. Suvikramaha. There also ik sound Suvikramaha. Okay, it's not Suvikramaha, it is Suvikramaha. There is ik sound coming over there. Then Ajanubahus Sushiraha. There also Ajanubahus Sushiraha. Okay. Then Maho Ras, that is sound will come over there. Maho Rasko Mahesh ish sound Maheshwasaha. Gudhajatrurarindamaha. Okay. Gudhajat, there it sound is coming before tru. Gudhajatrurarindamaha. Okay. So there are I think 1, 2, 3. There is advitvam in every word. So we have to be slow and we have to say it slowly. So we'll tell you the meanings first. Okay. So Mahoraskaha, the Raskaha is your, again it is your chest. There we talked about the shoulders, no? We talked about just in the, now we talked about shoulders, just a few Kambug, this thing, Kambug, no, Kambugriva is neck. I think, what was that? Yeah, Vipulamsa. Vipulamsa is broad shoulders. Now they're talking about chest. So check the chest also they say, right? Some Sina inch kacha or something like that. Chauda they say, the broad chest he has. This again, it may seem that everything is a follow-up like that, but they are explaining the physique of a kshatriya, of a proper kshatriya, the one who is involved in all the kriyas, the one who has done his shastrabhyasa, shastrabhyasa, all those things. So he's a perfect person in terms of physicality as well as his jnana, as well as his personality, everything. So they're explaining that is also one guna, because not everybody actually gets that broad chest, they don't get it. So Raskaha is one guna, broad chested, they say. Okay. So Raskaha, then Maheshwasaha. I think we have heard this word many times in Bhagavad Gita in the first chapter itself. When in Arjuna Vishada Yoga explaining everybody who are all there, they say Maheshwasaha. Maheshwasa means basically a particular Dhanurdhara, a person who is well equipped with arrows, bows and arrows, the one who knows how to fight with bows and arrows. So that person is called as Maheshwasaha. Okay, here he, and it is not a normal person, it is Maheshwasaha. So he is a very great Dhanurdhara, archer. He is not a normal archer. Okay, getting the knowledge of archery is one thing, but to be proficient at it, he is a Maheshwasaha. So Mahorasko Maheshwasaha. Okay. Gudhajatrurarindamaha. Gudhajatruhu. Gudhajatruhu, there is a bone over here. It is called as the collarbone. Okay. If that bone is visible to you or you can feel it, it means it has not been developed properly. Because as a Kshatriya, he needs to make sure that every part of his body is covered with muscles, so that when somebody attacks him, when the prahara, when they hit him, attack happens, the muscles must be able to cushion that blow. So wherever the prominent, we have these things, no, we have joints. Joints usually don't get filled up just by when we grow up. The joints get cushioned with muscles when we train them. Like for example, you know, Kung Fu and all that, they usually tie their fingers at these joints and they start training so that this becomes extremely thick for them. And you hit them anytime, they won't feel anything. Like that, here, the Gudhajatruhu is over here. This is the collarbone. Okay. This collarbone has to be completely covered with muscles. Then he is Gudhajatruhu. Okay. And Arindamaha means the same thing, the one who is able to defeat, vanquish all his enemies. Okay. So Gudhajatruhu, the one whose collarbone is very prominent or very broad or well developed, you can say. It is well developed. Okay. Ajanubahuhu. Ajanubahuhu. This is the, in Samudrika Shastra, they describe the perfect measurements for a person. Apart from that, there is a defect. But for a person, they give certain measurements. So Ajanubahuhu is one such measurement. When we stand up and when I extend my hand like this, the tip of my particular fingers must touch my Janu. Janu is my kneecap. Okay, it must touch my bahu. My bahu must touch the kneecap. Okay. So when that happens, then that person is a perfect Dhanurdhara in this case, because as you all know, archers need to have proper broad shoulders and they need to pull this thing, right? Bow. So he has to be in that particular shreni. Otherwise, he will not be suitable. If I teach him how to sprint also, if he doesn't have proper legs only, how will he run? Like that. So if I teach him archery also, how will he learn? He must have the capabilities. No, he must be physically built for that. So he is Ajanu Bahu. Okay. Then Sushiraha. Sushiraha in this case. Okay. Shiraha. Sushiraha. Shira is my head. Sushiraha means who has the right shaped head. Properly shaped head. Why properly shaped head means some people have different kinds of shape of heads. We have oval, we have triangular, whatever it may be. Here, Sushiraha is basically saying that he has the right kind of, his shape of head is actually proper as described by the Shastras, you can say. Then Sulalataha, Lalata is forehead. Okay, Sulalataha, even that also it's properly as per the Shastras, as per Samudrika Shastra, he has proper forehead. It is not too broad, not too extending to the top, proper. Okay, Suvikramaha. Vikrama, Suvikramaha, the way he walks, that is also, it is like, how they say catwalk and all that. When he walks in the right manner. He walks in the right posture. So he is Suvikrama. Okay. Okay.
Vijayalakshmi Bahini. Vijayalakshmi Bahini. Vinita Bahini. Vinita Jayakumar Bahini.
Namaste, Mahodaya.
Namaste. Mahorasko.
Mahorasko. Mahorasko.
Maheshwasaha.
Maheshwasaha. Maheshwasaha.
Gudhajatrurarindamaha.
Gudhajatrurarindamaha. Gudhajatrurarindamaha.
Ajanubahus sushiraha.
Ajanubahus susiraha. Ajanubahus susiraha.
Sulalatas suvikramaha.
Sulalatas suvikramaha. Sulalatas suvikramaha.
Very good, Mani.
धन्यवाद.
Vinita Jayakumar Bahini. Vinita Jayakumar Bahini. Vinita Jayakumar Bahini. Veena Srikanth Bahini.
Namaste, Mahodaya.
Mahorasko Maheshwasaha.
Mahorasko Maheshwasaha. Mahorasko Maheshwasaha.
Gudhajatrurarindamaha.
Gudhajatrurarindamaha. Gudhajatrurarindamaha.
आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः
आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः
सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
सुललाटः सुविक्रमः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
वेरी गुड
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद
अनुपमा भट्ट भगिनी अपर्णा गौरी भगिनी
नमस्ते महोदय
नमस्ते भगिनी महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः
महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः
आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
वेरी गुड भगिनी
भुवना सतीश भगिनी एस उषा भगिनी एस उषा भगिनी
भगिनी
महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
भू भू भगिनी 1 by 1 लाइन भगिनी
हाँ महोरस्को महेश्वासः
महोरस्को महेश्वासः महोरस्को महेश्वासः
गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः
गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः
ररिन्दमः
रविन्दमः
आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः
आजानुबाहुरुशिराः
आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः
आजानुबाहु सुशिराः आजानुबाहु सुशिराः
after bahu add one is sound ajanubahu sushiraah
आजानुबाहु सुशिराः
सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
सुललाट विक्रमः
सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
ललाट विक्रमः
सुललाटा सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
सुललाट सुविक्रमः
धन्यवादः
श्रीमती राघवेन भगिनी
महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिरः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
महारस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुल्लाटः सुविक्रमः सुल्लाटः सुविक्रमः
सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
and गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः
गूढजत्रुररिन्द्रमः
अस्तु धन्यवादः
महारस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
उत्तम
धन्यवादः
महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढचत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
उत्तमं भगिनि
पंकजवल्ली भगिनी
नमस्ते महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः
उत्तमं भगिनि
धन्यवादः
So we will end with this shloka. Let me end all the shlokas that we have done today. बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतान्नरः इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् भर्जनं भवबीजानाम् अर्जनं सर्वसम्पदां तर्जनं यमदूतानां राम रामेति गर्जनम् श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने श्री सीतारामचन्द्रार्पणमस्तु धन्यवादः।